Good morning. Hello. Welcome to Coffee Club. I'm going to give you a minute to grab your coffees and join us. I hope you're having a great Monday so far. Stalling. As you log on to have coffee this morning and sit in on Coffee Club, please say hello in the comments real quick. Good morning, Corey. Pam Campbell. Good morning, sunshine. How the heck are you? I have missed your face. I hope things are well in your world. Hello, Kathy Cooey. Kathy Cooey and I, along with the rest of the team at the High River Healthcare Foundation, get to give away $5,000 later this morning. How cool is this? Good morning, cousin. Mondays suck, but you look nice. Thank you. This is my cousin. I adore her. She is a gem. It's nice to have you here. And I feel not that I want to argue with you, cuz, but I prefer a Monday morning over a Tuesday morning. I don't know why. I think Mondays get a bad rap. Tuesdays are the day. However, we'll talk about that in a moment, about maybe this particular Monday. As you join Coffee Club this morning, please say hello in the comments and thank you for joining us. If you're brand new, welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. This is our online place of connection. We are building community and we're checking in with each other every day in this crazy world. And we've been doing so since last March and we'll continue as long as we need to connect with each other. Now, we were talking a few seconds ago about how Mondays suck, according to Chelsea. And I think kind of Tuesdays suck. But maybe this Monday is an extra special Monday of suck for some, because it's like, welcome back to routine again. If you are a parent in Alberta, okay, you are back to school again for the first time. For some of you, since November the 30th. For others, since just before the week before Christmas. So it's getting the kids back into that routine. Wasn't particularly awesome today, not in our household. But I'm always just grateful in those moments that I'm like, Joe, really? You only have one. You know, you have friends who have 2 or 3 or 4 or more to get back into that routine. So I'm not totally complaining because I've got it pretty easy on the scale of some, but it's still an interesting challenge nonetheless. Not sure what back to school or if there's school restrictions in any other places for those of you who are watching in other necks of the woods. I'm not sure pluralizing all of that made sense, but hey, who has to make sense every day? No. So what's on your mind this morning? How are you feeling on this Monday morning? Did you make it through we've made it through an entire week of this brand new year, and we've started week number 2. How does that feel for you? Are you feeling good, bad, indifferent, the same old, same old? Do you feel like your energy shifted and you're ready to take on some of the new things of this year? How is that looking and feeling for you? Feel free to share in the comments. I feel definitely better this week than I did last week. And I don't know if that's because I'll actually leave the house for a moment today. And I haven't in a really long time. I'm not sure. The struggle was just real last week. Hi, Tara. Happy Monday. So I'm curious to see what's it looking like for you. Let's share, because this is an opportunity for us to check in with each other. Pam says, I love every day that I get up. There's always something to find in your day that is awesome, whether it's big or small. right? And when you go through some pretty big life changes, you can be pretty grateful for each and every day. And it's all in, I mean, I think everybody hears that, you see it, you're like, oh, if you live in gratitude, oh, you have moments of this, that, or the other thing, joy is your choice, yada, yada, yada. But some days it doesn't feel that. Hold on to that energy for Wednesday. Wednesday's the day when we let it all go. But on this Monday morning, I like your perspective, Pam. I like your mind shift. I like the way you wake up every morning, grateful you're ready to wake up. That is awesome. Not everybody has that or is in that place. Everybody has that opportunity. Not everybody's in that place. But week number 1 was emoji, poopy emoji, but ready to take number 2 by the balls. Can you see why I love this, cousin? Yeah. Good morning, Liz. Welcome to Virtual Coffee Club. And I think that it's just, right, we have to break it down. And so I like looking at the week by the week. Sometimes it's nice to take things day by day, but sometimes it's also really beneficial to just break it down by week. Don't break it down by month. Whatever the bite-sized chunk that feels the best for you, that's the one you do every day or weekly or whatever that looks like. That sometimes can be really beneficial. Hi, Kel. Good morning. And just, yeah, and it's even almost like I like to, on Sundays, sort of take a moment to look at the week ahead and what's happening for that week. And then every morning it's just like, okay, I'm going to tackle this day this way. And we talked a lot about breaking things down into little goals, having little easy goals that you can do every single day. And maybe that's one of the Fun Friday guests, or if you guys want to do, we talked a little bit last week about the opportunity of doing what we would call lunch and learns, where we could bring on some guests online to talk about particular topics that maybe you'd like to know a little bit more about, have some help in, get some tips or ideas from, I think would be really cool. So if that's something that you're looking to do, post in the comments what some of those topics would be. Maybe it's someone who's just really great at mastering the small daily goal. Maybe we have them share about that. Maybe, I know Tara was here earlier, if she's still with us. She's doing some really cool stuff with Foothills Food Flashers and coming up with fun meal ideas and sharing that with people through this time frame. So maybe we get Tara to join us on one of them and she gives us a few tips on how to meal plan for the week, or some cool recipe ideas, or something that, we haven't thought about. Maybe she cooks with a wild spice we've never used. She's a phenomenal cook. I do know that. Maybe those are some of the things. So think of some topics that you would like to learn a little bit more about, get some tips from, and post that into the comments. And we can find some people to come and join us and to share, right? So then we were getting a little something out of every day. And whether we add that just to another morning of the week, if you'd want to do a lunchtime, sort of, what does that feel like for you? What does that look like for you? I know everybody's schedule's kind of all over the place, but for the next couple of weeks, maybe we have some of those opportunities more so if you're continuing to work from home. Would you like a lunchtime something? Post that in the comments and let me know. Gaznall, Twitter, so fun. I'm going to take that as a compliment, I think. Thank you. Morning, Mama. Jacqueline's here. Good morning. Oh, Tara says she's in. You guys, if we want to do a little Foothills food flashings, she's like, fast, easy meals anyone can make. I like the sound of that, Tara. So we're going to connect and pick a date for that. But I need some feedback from you on, do you want that in one of these morning slots? Would you rather have it at a lunchtime slot? Would you prefer an evening? What does that look and feel like for you? Post it in the comments. Majority rules. We'll get that figured out, especially for, the next couple of weeks. We got some extra fun ways that we can connect with each other and make sure we're hanging in there, because I think we're all getting just really fatigued of this whole thing. Would you agree with me that that's a general consensus of how we're feeling? Fatigued, right? So how can we together fill each other's cups back up? How can we make sure that we're connecting with each other a little bit better and checking in and having more fun? I think I love the slogan, more fun in 2021, partially because it rhymes. And two, I think we just need to add some more of those fun elements into our life and having more laughs and bringing in fun. And sometimes we have to be intentional about it. I mean, there's nothing better in the world than spontaneity and fun that comes from just doing. But sometimes we have to be a little bit intentional in making sure we are putting the play into our life, right? If you think of, I love the tool, the conversation tool, How's Your Five? And we'll maybe talk a little bit more about that with this brand new year and incorporating this and just checking in on work, play, eat, sleep, love. And just focusing a lot on the play part, making sure we really have an abundance of a play and fun in our lives as we go through this. So more fun in 2021 is what we're going to do. And what does that look like for you? So is there some other cool things? Maybe we could get somebody to share who's really good with aromatherapy blends and makes things that we know we could put into a diffuser or something that just really brightens the mood in our home or our workplace, whatever that looks like, calming things that we can blend together and really relax the state when we go to sleep at night. Maybe learning more about some essential oils would be something that would be of interest to you. Maybe it's, I don't know, anything. What do you like? The world's our oysters, friends. What do you think? What do you think? Good morning, Auntie Gail. Nice to have you here. Liz says, great idea. I need time for me and to do something fun for me. Now my girls go back to the classrooms. Yeah, so what does that look like? You know, sometimes if you think, okay, what's fun for you? If I ask you the question, if you could do anything fun today, what is more fun? What's your fun? What does that look like? Okay, so think about that for a moment. Post it, share it in the comments if you want. If there's something you're thinking of that was like, hey, that sounds like that could be fun, but maybe I've never done that before, or maybe I've never tried that, or maybe I've been a little unsure of what to do, whatever that looks like. Maybe that's what we're adding in. Maybe you've always wanted to try. I know that there's a few instructors around that we could get to join us who do like sexy dancing exercise. Hey, maybe that's something you want to put into your new year. Maybe it's Zumba. Maybe it's a pound class. Maybe it's yoga moves. Maybe it's breathing techniques, meditation, mindfulness. What else? What's on your list? How can we make that happen in a really cool, fun way? More fun in 2021. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Because everything else is too serious and too heavy and too crazy. And we can only control what we can control. Oh, I like this, Chelsea. She said, maybe I have a pet groomer. Where could I find an amazing pet groomer? I'm going to push you out of your comfort zone to encourage people to do better brushing and maintaining their dogs that are getting missed during COVID. Yeah. Perhaps a proctologist could help us understand why the government keeps our tailpipes. Yeah. Chelsea, I invite you to come back on WTF Wednesday. Wednesday morning is when we really let out the grumpies. You're allowed here. This is a safe space. You make me laugh. Okay, I'm not sure I'm going to book a proctologist, but you never know. There could be a really fun proctologist out there that's just looking to connect with people. But Chelsea, I look forward to you joining us on Wednesday, and then you could really just let it out with us. I think that would be good. Liz says painting. I like that. It can be, you know, putting some creative elements through. What else could we learn? Maybe you've always wanted to learn a bit of, I don't know, calligraphy or music, or I don't, we could just introduce you, dip your toe into the world of something new, something fun. Maybe I need to find also, I was thinking the other day, if we found someone who's like a comedian who could come on and entertain us a little bit, might be fun too. Like a professional comedian. Does anybody know any? Maybe we could have one of those join us and just make us laugh in the morning. That would also be fun. Sharing in other people's stories is also a really cool way to bring joy into your world. So we'll do a little bit more of that. It's kind of been some of the things I've been twirling around my brain for 2021. But of course, ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm playing with a dime. I feel like that's got to be good luck of some sort, right? Play with a dime. You have fun all the time. Guys, it's Monday. Come on, cut a girl some break here. And I can't even get the sayings together. Pam shares that she likes to take time for her to scrapbook, which is really uplifting because she goes through memories and can be creative at the same time. One, I think scrapbooking too is one of those things, if you had a really busy schedule in your life beforehand, and you thought it would be really cool to scrapbook, but wherever would you find the time? Perhaps we have it now. Liz wants to redecorate her house and garden, but as well learn some indoor gardening. So maybe we find a gardening person and an interior designer or something like that that could join us to have a little bit of fun with us. That might be really cool. Maybe there's ways, since we've been stuck in our walls for so much longer than we're used to, there's ways we could spruce it up and change it on a really easy budget in 2021. And that can be, right, sometimes as simple as like little things and splashes of color and whatever, right? Lots of cool things. So as your brain is generating those ideas, those thoughts are popping in, post them into the comments. If you're catching this video later and you're not live with us, by all means, keep posting ideas and thoughts into the comments as well. Do a little check-in on this Monday morning. Have an amazing rest of your day, my friends. I hope you have a fantastic one. Looking forward to chatting with you again tomorrow morning. We will be back 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time right here. Have a great day, friends.